The 2017 Bentley Mulsanne. Launched in 2010 as a replacement for the Bentley Arnage, the Bentley Mulsanne has finally received its mid-cycle update. After months of speculation and camouflaged prototypes spotted as early as October 2015, we finally have confirmation that an updated sedan will arrive in dealerships in time for the 2017 model year. Not surprisingly, Bentley didn't meddle much with the Mulsanne's design. The British brand is known for keeping a product around for more than a decade and throw in a few updates from time to time. This is exactly what happened with the Mulsanne, but to Bentley's credit, the facelift brings more modifications to the exterior than expected. Maybe it's all because Bentley has a new SUV in dealerships, which will most likely bite into Mulsanne and Flying Spur sales. With the Bentayga around to offer the same levels of luxury and a roomy interior, the Mulsanne needed a more comprehensive makeover in order to remain attractive. Alongside the standard sedan, Bentley also unveiled the extended wheelbase and speed versions of the Mulsanne. As the name suggests, the former comes with a longer wheelbase for enhanced rear seat legroom, while the latter features a more powerful drivetrain among speed-specific styling cues. All three cars will be showcased at the 2016 Geneva Motor Show between March 1 and 13. Continue reading to learn more about the 2017 Bentley Mulsanne. Exterior. Although 5 years is a long time without a visual update, Bentley didn't change much to the Mulsanne's bold front fascia. And that's far from surprising, as all Bentley facelifts, including the refresh the Continental range received for 2016, are rather mild. The Brits worked hard enough to give the Mulsanne a new front grille and bumper. Arguably the biggest change up front, the new grille is 80mm 3.1 inches wider and features stainless steel vertical slats over the matrix mesh seen on the previous Mulsanne. This new grille pays homage to Bentley models of the past, including the Embaricos and R-Type Continental. Positioned to either side of the grille are a pair of new all-LED headlamps that feature advanced adaptive technology with beam patterns that automatically adjust to driving conditions. The outer lamps have also been updated and raised in the fender so that their bases are in line with the main headlamps. The bumper is now a one-piece unit and features a redesigned grille section with B-shaped elements on the sides and a center unit that mimics the main grille. While the side vents have matrix grille layouts, the one in the middle also features the vertical slats of the upper grille. At the rear, the revised Mulsanne comes with new taillights and a mildly revised bumper. Moving on to the sides, we can spot only one notable change in the new B-shaped wing vent incorporated into the lower section of the fender. The window trim seems to be finished in the brighter chrome seen on the front grille. At the rear, the revised Mulsanne comes with new taillights and a mildly revised bumper. The bumper is 26mm 1 inch wider at the lower corners and no longer features a bulge under the trunk lid. Speaking of that, the chrome strip under the lid is thicker than the previous model. Finally, the taillights sport a new B-shaped pattern with 2 main lights instead of 3. Side-by-side comparison. Interior. At first glance, the interior of the new Mulsanne is identical to the previous model. That's because the design remained unchanged. Customers will get the same dashboard covered in acres of wood and leather, the 4-spoke steering wheel with integrated controls, the wide center stack, and the 2-tone door panels with upper wood sections. But, while Bentley didn't meddle with the styling, it did create new appointments for the luxurious interior. New features include up to 13 hand-selected wood veneers, bright polished stainless steel, and a unique glass switchgear. New features include up to 13 hand-selected wood veneers, bright polished stainless steel, and a unique glass switchgear. The comfortable seats can also be ordered in 2 new styles, fluted or quilted. Moreover, customers will be able to select between 24 hide colors and single or 2-tone finishes. More updates are evident in the tech department. The main highlight is the new infotainment system with updated navigation, connectivity, and audio system. The main 8-inch touchscreen is connected to a 60GB hard drive, while the front seats come with 10.2-inch Bentley entertainment tablets integrated into their backs. The Android devices feature 4G, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth and give users access to over 1 million Android apps, including Skype, Google Play and Spotify. The device has 32 GB of onboard storage and can be used away from the car, in the office and at home. They can stream audio and even send new destinations to the car's navigation system. For the ultimate audio experience, the new Mulsanne can be specified with a Naim for Bentley premium sound system with 20 speakers, 20 channels, a 2,200-watt amplifier, and super tweeters. Judging by the specs, you can probably host a live concert in there, given you can fit the entire band. Mulsanne Extended Wheelbase. Customers with a preference for being driven can opt for the extended wheelbase model, which has a 250 mm (9.8 inches) longer wheelbase to the benefit of rear passenger legroom. In addition to the larger rear compartment, the extended wheelbase model also received airline-style leg rests that extend outward and pivot, giving passengers the choice between upright, relaxed, and reclined seating positions. There's also a bespoke console between the two rear seats, appointed in the finest handcrafted veneer, metal, glass, and leather. The console houses USB ports, pen holders, cup holders, and a stowage area. Optionally, customers can have a deployable, folding table, electric curtains, and a large tilting and sliding sunroof over the rear cabin. Drivetrain. Motivation comes from the same 6.75-liter V8, but if you were looking for more power and torque, you'll be disappointed. Specs remained unchanged from the previous model, meaning that the facelifted Mulsanne comes with the same 505 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of torque. There's no need to be upset though. The oomph is enough to push the massive Mulsanne from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 5.1 seconds, a sprint you don't get with most luxury rigs. Top speed remains locked at 184 miles per hour, but that's nothing to sneeze at given the size of this sedan. The oomph is enough to push the massive Mulsanne from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 5.1 seconds. The extended wheelbase model is likely slower given the extra weight, but Bentley has yet to release performance figures for that version. Just like the previous model, the revised Mulsanne uses an 8-speed ZF automatic transmission to channel the power to the wheels. The powerplant comes with cylinder deactivation and variable cam phasing, which reduce CO2 emissions to 342 grams per kilometer and fuel economy to 19.3 mpg on the combined UK cycle. Chassis, suspension and brakes. While the drivetrain is only a carryover, the chassis uses all new hardware, including active engine mounts and suspension bushings. Bentley has also integrated its latest noise absorption technology, which reduces cabin noise by up to 4 dBA. The updated air suspension system with continuous damping control (CDC) created a more comfortable ride at lower speeds and lowers the car's ride height automatically at high speed to reduce lift. The Mulsanne rides on 20-inch alloy wheels as standard. Customers can also purchase 21-inch rollers. Safety. Much like any Bentley out there, the new Mulsanne is equipped with many active and passive safety features. Highlights include high beam assist, which switches between high beam and dipped headlamps and adapts the shape of the beam according to vehicle speed and oncoming traffic, and automatic stability control (ASC) with collision mitigation features. The sedan also features blind spot warning, which detects vehicles behind and in blind spots. The system is active between 10 and 250 km per hour, predicts the possibility of a collision, and gives visual warnings to the driver by flashing the lights in the side mirrors. Prices. Pricing is not yet available, but given the current Mulsanne retails from $290,000, it's safe to assume that the facelifted version will fetch more than $300,000 before options. Competitors. 2015 Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2. Much like the Bentley Mulsanne, the Rolls-Royce Ghost remained mostly unchanged in its first 5 years on the market. The first facelift was unveiled for the 2015 model year, bringing minor exterior changes such as reshaped LED headlamps, revised bumpers and enlarged air intakes up front. Inside, the redesigned front and rear seats, and new veneers and chrome inserts round off the Ghost Series 2. Engine-wise, the new Ghost carries the same twin-turbo, 6.6-liter, V12 engine as its predecessor. Output remained unchanged, but, at 562 horsepower and 575 pound-feet of torque, this luxury sedan is no slouch. The 0 to 60 mph sprint is achieved in only 4.7 seconds with help from an 8-speed, ZF automatic transmission, while top speed sits at 155 miles per hour. Pricing for the 2015 Ghost Series 2 starts from around $290,000. Find out more about the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2 in our review here. Conclusion. Much like the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2, the facelifted Mulsanne is more about refined visuals and updated tech than an extensive facelift. It's a common strategy in this niche, and it makes a lot of sense to rich owners who spend their time in the backseat rather than behind the wheel. The good news is that the Mulsanne received just enough changes on the outside, while the extra convenience features and new veneers should help demanding customers past the fact that the cabin looks the same design-wise. Some might complain about the lack of a drivetrain update, but I honestly believe that 505 horsepower and 752 pound-feet of twist are enough for the Mulsanne. After all, this massive sedan is quicker than many sports cars out there. All told, the Mulsanne remains the same elegant and luxurious sedan it has been since its introduction, but it now comes with a new front fascia and more options to choose from. Love it. Upgraded convenience and safety features longer wheelbase and enhanced interior space for the LWB version, new front grille and bumper. Leave it. No styling changes inside. Bentley didn't touch the V8 engine. Quite expensive. Updated history. Updated October 20, 2015, our spy photographers caught the upcoming Mulsanne facelift testing one more time, this time in its regular version. The car was caught on both the Nürburgring racetrack and Eifel, where it was tested in cold and foggy conditions. Spy shots. October 20, 2015 facelift Bentley Mulsanne caught testing at Nürburgring. September 10, 2015 facelift Bentley Mulsanne will also get a LWB version.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.